What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. Today we're talking about my starting lineup. This is something that's been going around for a little while around the community between the reviewers, and it's just basically a list of fragrances that suits every occasion you might ever want to wear fragrance. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to try to keep this relatively short and brief. First category is signature scent, and I'm going to give you guys two fragrances, one for warmer weather, one for colder weather, for each of the 6 categories that we'll be talking about. So again, first category is signature scent, and for the warm weather, although I consider this a very versatile fragrance that could be worn year-round, my signature scent would have to be Tom Ford Grey Vetiver. This is the EDP, beautiful, clean, crisp, fresh, masculine vetiver scent. Never gets old. I could wear this any day of the week. That would be my signature warm weather scent. For my signature cool weather scent, if you don't already know this, then you probably haven't seen my videos, which is fine. And if this is your first video of mine that you've seen, please subscribe. Come back. Would love to see you again. But if you have seen my videos, then you probably already know this fragrance. Dolce & Gabbana is the one. Definitely my cool weather signature scent. Beautiful, amber, slightly fruity, kind of spicy tobacco based scent, very masculine, just very appealing, can't go wrong. Moving on to work scents. Now, at the moment, I'm technically not in a position where I go to work every day or work in an office or anything, but if I was doing that, these are the scents that I would wear. And I could even consider these scents to wear in the classroom because I do go to school right now and I also teach a little bit at the university I'm at. So that could be kind of seen as a work environment, but you know, whatever. My warm weather work scent would have to be an easy to please Nautica Voyage. This is easy to wear, very aquatic, kind of fruity, very fresh and clean. It's cheap, you know, so what? It smells great. Warm weather work scent. For the cool weather, the fragrance that I would go to, John Varvatos Vintage. Very masculine tobacco-based scent. You have some rhubarb in there. You get some cinnamon, so it's a little sweet, kind of spicy, just really nice and masculine. Never get tired of it. John Varvatos Vintage as my cool weather work scent. Moving on to my night out fragrances. For the warmer weather, just to keep it simple, Chanel's Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Fresh, kind of mandarin orangey sweet. You got some tonka bean in there. It's great. It doesn't project all that much, but it lasts on my skin a while. And the sillage itself is actually really good. Just really pleasant, undeniably pleasant. Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Cool weather night out fragrance. Have to go with the Beast, Armani Code Profumo. This was my top pick for my winter scents of 2016. And it's just gorgeous. It's a powerhouse, has a beautiful scent, reminiscent of the original Armani Code, but amped up with some tonka bean, and it's just a little bit sweeter and a little bit more, a whole lot more present actually, lasts at least twice as long. Great night out fragrance, Armani Code Profumo. Now for the cozy / close quarters scents. If you're going to be near to anybody, even in a romantic setting, that's kind of what we're talking about here, I guess. You want something that's not going to be overwhelming or too much in your face, very pleasant. We're just going to jump right into it without getting too awkward. For the warm weather, even though if you're going to be close to anybody, you're probably going to be inside anyway, so warm or cold doesn't matter, but hey, we'll keep it consistent. L'Homme Ideal Cologne by Guerlain. Just really gorgeous, kind of sweet lemon, creamy, fresh scent. It's very subtle, very pleasant, not going to get in your face. This is a great one. And for a close quarters cool weather scent, again, doesn't matter, but regardless, CH Men by Carolina Herrera. Sweet vanilla leather, kind of fresh, masculine, This particular batch, which is the newest formulation, is a little bit lighter, which functions really well. It's not going to be so in your face, not going to be very cloying if you don't over apply, and it's just really pleasant. Carolina Herrera CH Men for cool weather, cozy scents. Now onto my daring scents. I don't have a bottle of either of these currently. I only have samples. These are scents that I may never actually find the guts to wear them. The circumstances would have to be very special for me to put these on and feel confident. However, if you're able to pull these off, I think you're kind of dodging a bullet here, because they can be pretty polarizing. For the warmer weather, to be honest, my daring scent would be L'Eau de Issy by Issey Miyake. I'm not crazy about this fragrance. I can see the uniqueness about it, and I can see why people do enjoy it. But that yuzu note is just a little bit too much for me. It's very sharp, very pungent, and it might be a bit much for some people. That's why I consider it daring. Some of you guys like it, don't consider it daring at all. More power to you. Keep on doing it. For the cooler weather, I'm gonna have to say a daring scent for me. That's something that I may not totally reach for, but I do enjoy privately, would have to be Straight to Heaven from By Kilian. Gorgeous kind of patchouli, rum, musk, and there's even some fruitiness to it. It's kind of mature. That's what makes it a little bit off-putting. The patchouli note is very, very upfront. You get this real distinct earthiness to it, which again, just can put people off if it's really too much. So I would go light on it if you're gonna wear it. There's also a good bit of woodiness to it up top, which can come off a little stuffy if smelled too close. So all in all, it's daring. It's truly unique, and it's a beautiful scent for what it is, especially when it dries down, but a little bit too daring for me to wear comfortably. Finally, our last category is going to be elegant / upscale scents. For the warmer weather, I only have a decant of this, and I might only ever have a decant of this unless somebody wants to gift me a bottle of it. I just don't think I'll ever make the finances available to purchase a full bottle of this for what it's going for. We're talking about Creed Aventus. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. It's so good, so masculine, so classy. You wear this with a suit in the warmer weather, you're gonna smell like $1,000,000. Hopefully you look the part too, so that is a hell of a combination. Pineapple, smoky birch, black currant, get some apple in there. I don't know, it's just, you already know, beautiful fragrance. I do have Club de Nuit Intense Man, as you might know, which I consider somewhat of a suitable alternative, but it is different. It is very different. I would consider that a little bit more casual, to be honest. This is the real deal. Creed Aventus, my warm weather, elegant / upscale scent. And finally, for the cooler weather, this fragrance exudes masculinity, super classy, kind of dark and mysterious. You're gonna turn heads with this fragrance. CH Men Privé from Carolina Herrera. Boozy, tonka bean. I don't remember everything that's in here, to be honest. I know there's leather. I never get tired of it. I spray it on. I just kind of feel like a man, to be honest. It's magic. It really is. Works great in a suit, especially for a night out at a more elegant or upscale event. Can't go wrong with this. Performance is decent. And the scent is, again, just kind of mysterious. So you're gonna get some attention. Carolina Herrera's CH Men Privé. So that's it. Just wanted to keep it short and brief for you guys. That's my starting lineup for now. That will most definitely change over the course of the next year, and probably every year following that, as I acquire new fragrances and get rid of old and whatnot. That's how life is. It just changes. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you see, please give me a like. That's great. I love that. I give you a like back here. Here's my like for you. Return the favor. If you don't like the video, you don't have to click dislike unless you really need to. Otherwise, you can just leave. And thank you for being here nonetheless. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Links are down below. I got some more reviews coming up. I've been pushing off some of these reviews that I've been talking about in my previous videos because I wanted a little bit more time with these fragrances. So coming up, I will be doing the reviews that I mentioned before, like Givenchy Gentleman Only Intense. That's coming up real soon. The Guerlain Ideal Cologne is coming up very soon. I also have a review of Dolce di Giorno from Boys 1920. And I'm really looking forward to bringing you guys that one. Anyway, thanks again. Make sure you stay fresh. All these fragrances will help you do that. If you need a reminder, just go back, watch the video again. That's fine. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.